More service and sacrifice coverage now. As we told you earlier in the newscast, the Honor Flight Bluegrass plane has landed, and veterans are enjoying a welcome home ceremony in Louisville. We once again check in with Jennifer Horbelt, who's still in D.C. And Jennifer, a beautiful sight behind you there tonight.
Oh, it is. It is. It isn't quite the view our veterans had because they've already headed home. It's pretty darn close. So we spent the past few days telling you about who our veterans are. One of the veterans I learned about is Clyde Cissell. His cousin reached out in an email to tell me that this Korean War veteran needed to be on an honor flight.
I like to laugh. It's healthy.
Clyde Cissell is funny, trust me.
You know, it's going to be on TV.
This is going to be on
Am I on TV now?
He kept me laughing during our interview. His friends and family say that's pretty normal. It's just one of the many things about Clyde that inspired family member Mark Thompson to reach out about a trip to D.C. with Honor Flight Bluegrass.
And I said, this is just something that I've got to talk to Clyde and see if he wants to do it because, you know, he deserves it.
He does, no doubt. Clyde is a Korean War veteran, Army 25th Division, serving when the North Korean Communist forces invaded the Republic of Korea in June 1950. He has the pictures to prove it, too. This one, Chinese soldiers attacking. Here, South Korean soldiers defend the front line. But it didn't start out that way.
The first day I spent on the front line was the big valley between me and the Chinese. They were Chinese communists. We were American soldiers. We just stood there. Who's that? Who's that?
And what happened then?
We didn't look at one another.
We didn't look at each other anymore. He remembers the men he served alongside. Jack Miller, here with Clyde at Heartbreak Ridge. Smitty and Clyde were foxhole buddies. He made friends, but it was far from fun.
These chargers up the hill that night, a Chinese did, and they almost got killed myself that night. You ever been to a thunderstorm or lightning? Bang, 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 bang. That's what it was. I mean, we just one bang, bang, bang after everything. But I was in the bunker. We had a 3 bunker, but you barely big enough to get in with about that much dirt on top of us, so we were safe in there.
It was traumatic, as war can be.
One thing I remember, that one of our boys got killed over there, and they laid him out like something out on the sidewalk. They made all of, line us all up. We had to watch by. And we all had to look down at him. He's dead, of course. And he said he was killed, but the communists said, you got to take care of it.
He lost some friends over there, and that was hard.
A decade ago, Mark, who knew Clyde as a boy, reconnected with him. Mark recognized the real impacts of combat.
When I came back, they taught us to talk about it. And when in previous wars, they told them, don't talk about it. So that is, you know, something better about these generations. That this generation is, they clearly understand that you do need to talk about it.
So they did. These two connected in a way only combat vets can.
I told him that I was an infantry guy in Iraq and a combat veteran, and he started opening up to me immediately and started wanting to talk and tell me things just because, I mean, he didn't, it's like he felt comfortable opening up at that point, and we stood there that day and spent quite a bit of time because he just started talking.
Frostbite in Korea forced a leg and foot amputation in 2014, but Clyde's doing well now. Still making jokes, too, even about his service. How has it changed your life?
I know how to run. I know how to dodge a bullet.
But his contributions to this country are no joke. His service and sacrifice that came at such great cost. Do you anticipate it's going to be an emotional day?
I do. And it may be something that's needed, you know, because I've heard of other people going to their memorials and it being a very emotional day and rewarding in ways, and I hope it is for Clyde. I hope it is.